Budapest, 1913. Buda and Pest, with the silver line of the Danube flowing between them. Amidst the medieval and Baroque churches, classical and Rococo mansions, a girl was born to an Indian father and a Hungarian mother, not far from where the composer Bela Bartok lived. The girl was named Amrita, the undying, the immortal. She was to become India's great modern painter. Yet her early training was in Western painting. When Amrita was 16, her mother realized that she was destined to be a painter and took her to Paris in 1929. Here she encountered the masterpieces of the Renaissance, the French masters of the later years, Van Gogh, Cézanne, Gauguin. Gauguin in particular had a deep influence on her. She studied painting first at the Grand Salon and later at the famous École des Beaux-Arts. She avoided shortcuts. She submitted to all the rigors of a strictly academic discipline and mastered an arduous technique. Painting became to her a spiritual necessity, a consuming passion. She exhibited at the Grand Salon. She was elected an associate of it while still in her teens. Already, Amrita displayed a remarkable maturity of thought and technique, of form and color. And above all, a depth of melancholy, an absence of illusions. Where had she learnt to see life with such pitiless eyes? As she neared the end of her stay in Paris, Amrita was haunted with an intense longing to return to India. India not that of the travel posters, voluptuous, colorful, sunny and superficial. It was an India desolate yet strangely beautiful, of endless tracts of yellow-grey land, of dark-bodied, sad-faced, thin men and women. These silent images of infinite sadness created a deep impression upon her. Images of a people weighed down with fate, a people paralyzed by uncomplaining. It was this condition which struck Amrita Sher Gil with all the force of a new revelation. Gone was the passion for Gauguin. Gone too were the features of Western training. The lines, the forms, the colors bore the unmistakable impress of an original talent. My art, she said, is not a career. It is myself, and I know myself best. Amrita discarded revivalism, but she was proudly aware of India's artistic heritage. On a visit to Ajanta, she was greatly moved by the simplicity of physique, the clear outline, the firmly molded form of the frescoes. As she went further south, the South Indian men and women reminded her of Ajanta frescoes. Her technique changed, but the mood of melancholy remained. Amrita Sher Gil was going through an intense emotional experience during the painting of her South Indian Trilogy, as she called these pictures, which are among her greatest work. Color, voluptuous, vibrant, once again possessed her as it had possessed the Mughal miniaturists. "I cannot control my appetite for color," she said, "and I wonder if I ever will." A myriad-tinted picture of rural India emerged from Amrita Sher Gil's paintings, and red was the strongest color in her new palette. Amrita Sher Gil, as the first modern painter of India, had arrived. In June 1938, she left for Hungary to marry her cousin Victor Egan. "I don't think I shall paint at all in Europe. Europe belongs to Picasso, Matisse, Braque. India belongs only to me." She did paint in Hungary, but her paintings retained the wistful, melancholy mood of India. In July 1939, she was back in India, back to the surroundings she loved, to her village, Saraya, with its mud huts, its emaciated men and women. "I'm fearfully tired," she wrote to a friend. "I have been working like one possessed." Did she have a premonition of an early death? Already at 26, Amrita Sher Gil was a major artist and had created a remarkable body of work. Work which was to inspire a whole generation of painters. Yet how dismal to remain unrecognized after so much achievement. A sense of desolation crept over her. The village of Saraya, which had inspired so many of her paintings, now seemed intolerable. She moved to Lahore. She was in the midst of preparing an exhibition of her work when, on December the 5th, 1941, she died. She was 28.